We can't stop fighting for ourselves, said Olena Zelenska. Kiev Ukrainian First Lady Olena Zelenska fears that the world's attention is distracted from the war more than 18 months after Russia launched a full-scale invasion of her country. Sometimes people are reluctant. People talk about Ukrainian fatigue. Zelenska told ABC News in an interview in Kiev. We can't stop fighting for ourselves. So my message is please don't stop to help us fight, Zelenska said. Ukrainian First Lady Olena Zelenska speaks to members of U.S. Congress about the Russian invasion of Ukraine at U.S. Capitol Visitor Center Auditorium in Washington, D.C. on July 20, 2022. Saul Loeb-Pool. File Zelenska is hosting Ladies and Gentlemen Summit in Kiev, an international association made up of the wives of world's leading leaders. On Wednesday, founded by Zelenska in 2021, this year's exhibitors include former U.S. First Lady and Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. Summit places a strong emphasis on mental health. This is a worldwide pressing issue, but it is frankly becoming a burning problem in country at war. As every Ukrainian deals with the consequences of the events we are all witnessing, Zelenska said. When asked about the mental health of her husband, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy, the First Lady replied that she would like to discuss this with her more often. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy and First Lady Olena Zelenska at a ceremony in Kiev, Ukraine, on National Flag Day, August 23, 2023. He falls into the category of people who try to handle everything on their own. All the way. He's actually a very tough guy with high stamina. But everybody needs a rest sometimes. He does a lot of sports whenever he can. It helps him a lot, he said. Since beginning of war, First Lady has spoken about psychological effects of this war on children and helped implement programs to rehabilitate Ukraine's most vulnerable. Extra hours are being added to the school curriculum to teach children about mental health. And each teacher will have a specific course in providing psychological help and support. Zelenska said. The goal is to wrap every child in an armor of mental toughness. Ukrainian children returned to school on September 1, and Zelenska said her son sometimes had to study from the school shelter as his daughter started her second year of university. They're trying to work completely offline this year. And that's a novelty for him because they've been working in a mixed format for many years. He's never seen all of his fellow students and friends together in person. So he's very happy. In the city of Kharkiv, metro stations converted into classrooms. In other cases, bunkers were renovated so that lessons not interrupted when air raid sirens sounded. Damian Rance, UNICEF Ukraine's chief of communications in Kiev, said this had significant mental health impacts on children because schools are not just about formal education but also about social and emotional